Right, welcome back everyone to another video on the channel. We're currently at Bredbury Hall. Now, a few facts about Bredbury Hall. When I did the video here a few months ago, I did actually have the police come to my door, which is just ridiculous. They didn't have any grounds to arrest me and they had my phone number anyway, and then they decided to ring me after turning up at my house saying, "We just want you to know we know who you are," and they called that a courtesy call. Which to me sounds more like a threat, but hey ho, we're back again anyway. We've got a little peaceful protest here, so we're going to try and have a chat with a few people today. Maybe potentially do a little video on the grounds. I have just seen a couple of police officers walking about. Obviously they'll be here in case anything happens, but like I say, it's peaceful, so there should be no issues unless someone comes and causes an issue. But yeah, if you do enjoy the video guys, do give us a like, share, subscribe and a comment, and peace. So we've got Jesus stands with arms outstretched to east and west, inviting all into his reconciling cross. The poor, the vulnerable, those seeking refuge, the strong and the rich alike, all are welcome in his reconciling arms. It's wiped off a little bit at the bottom. I didn't get all of it, but it's wiped off a little bit at the bottom.
Where's that going to?
It's going onto YouTube.
And
his Kingdom of Love. Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Just got it. Get these. Don't mistreat any foreigners who live in your land. Instead, my channel's the Ginger Patriot. Instead, treat them as well as you treat your own people. Love them as much as you love yourself. Leviticus? I think, have I pronounced that right?
Yes,
yeah? 1934. And we've got, be sure to welcome strangers into your home. By doing this, some people have welcomed angels as guests without even knowing it. Hebrews 13:2.
That's probably the most famous one.
Yeah. When I was hungry.
He gave me something to eat. When I was thirsty, he gave me something to drink. When I was estranged, he welcomed me. And then people say, but when were you this? When did you see me hungry? When did you see me when did you see me thirsty? When did you welcome me? And he says, whenever you did it for any of my people, no matter how important they seem, you did it for me. So when we treat people, we as Christians are asked to treat them as if every person is Jesus.
Yeah. The Lord will answer whenever you did it for any of my people, no matter how unimportant they seemed, you did it for me. So kind of like, what's like your guys' whole thing today? Like, what are you guys classing yourself as protesters? No, sorry love. I was just
the presence of Jesus.
All right, yeah. No, I respect that. Fair enough. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Well, we believe that Jesus is peace, and love, and compassion, and mercy. And that Jesus now speaks through us.
Yeah.
So if we can be his voice and have his heart, have his eyes, listen as he would do, that's what we encourage to do. Obviously we all fall short of that, but we try as much as we can to be as like Jesus as possible. And the essence of being like Jesus is loving, showing our love to everybody.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair enough. Sorted. Thank you very much. Right. Well, I hope you have a good day, guys. Thank you. Cheers. So everyone, do you know what, them people that were there, obviously they say they're here in the name of Christ, they genuinely seem like really nice people, and it's nice to see, you know, two sides of a protest. I don't think they're necessarily protesting, but it's nice to see a peaceful side to it anyway. So we're just round the back of Bredbury Hall, which is where the protest actually went to last time, and I tried to come to it and I thought they'd all gone because they weren't on the field that we're on, but it turns out they were round the back. So we're just having a little look now. KC Audits, if you haven't subscribed to him, go and do that, has come down here and had a little look, but I've had a word of warning that they put gates up there. Now I've grew up around this type of area all my life, like this paths here is where I come on bike rides a lot. But yeah, a few other people have gone down and had a look, so we're going to go and have a little look ourselves and see what down here is all about. There is a couple of officers down here actually. I think they're there to well, prevent what happened last time. So we're going to have a look. So the police have apparently said if you do go on the land that you will be nicked. But I mean, that must be new. Also, it's a C1 listed building, which means it's not a police matter. And they've actually put tar on all the walls here and on the fences here. Now, I've been in here plenty of times growing up. Even before it was a migrant hotel, I've been in all the grounds here and everything, and it's like...
You go as well?
He said if you go on there, they're nicking you.
Yeah, said if you go on there, they're nicking you.
He'll go near it?
Said they'll nick you.
If you go near it?
If you go on it.
No, if you go on it.
Oh, if you go on it.
Yeah.
Right, is it private?
Land.
Where's the signs?
What we get told there's only private property one there.
Sorry for paying for it, lads, we won't step on it.
We reckon isn't.
Well, private.
I'm sorry for paying for it, I won't go on it.
Pay for what?
The hotel. Sorry, I won't step on it, you know, seeing as I pay for it.
You can't, it's a
You know,
matter.
Yeah, it is a civil matter as well. It's a C1 listed building.
Matter.
You see that face he just pulled then? He just pulled a proper face then. Oh dear. Oh dear.
If you go on it, it's a civil matter.
It's also a C1 listed building.
It's not a law.
Legally you can go
nick
on it.
anybody for going on private land.
It's also a C1 listed building.
Absolutely no.
Honestly, they make it up as they go. They actually make it up as they go.
Dad's grinding. I'm really dad's grinding. He'll end up me do it.
Sorry for paying for it. I won't go on it.
And which one said that to you?
Yeah, the ginger one. The ginger one knows me.
Yeah, the ginger one.
I'm just going to apologise to these for paying for it, and I'll tell them I won't step on it.
Thank you.
Lads, I really do apologise for paying for this. I will not go on the land.
Hey, you know if I go on that land, can I be arrested? What?
Potentially.
Wait, I thought it was trespass was a civil matter.
They make it up as they go along. He's just gone back on the other officer's words. He's just gone back on his own words. Hey? He's just said if you go on the land you'll be arrested. And then we went past the other one and then we went, would we be arrested if we went on the land? He went, potentially. Even though it's a C1 listed building. Yeah, I know, I was filming.
Thanks for joining us here today. This is our second Save Our Children peaceful demonstration. For those who don't know me, my name is Ronnie, one of the organisers here. So for myself, Anne and Emma, we thank you again. It's quite clear we share many of the same feelings. Feelings of anger, frustration, fear and confusion. For so long now as Brits have become ignored, we have become second-class citizens in our own country. Across the board, we face a two-tier system, the justice system, health system, police system, to name a few. All systems are broken. I no longer recognise my country. The great has been taken out of Britain. It upsets me so much that this beautiful hotel behind me is no longer part of our community. Some of us worked here, some of us danced here, some of us stayed here, and like my brother, got married here. What has this iconic place become? It almost feels criminal to let it be taken over by people who have not paid into the system. Even worse, some of these people do not respect us, don't respect our ways, our culture, or even our flag. Most of these people will not blend into our society. Us locals miss this place so much. There may be a few genuine refugees in there, but I can assure you, a majority of them are in fact illegal, unvetted men. I'm not accepting that there are refugees. Genuine refugees do not throw their ID away. On this hotel doorstep is many schools and nurseries. Should make everyone shudder. But unfortunately, so many of the locals either don't realise the potential dangers or they just don't care. Is it going to take another horrendous act like Southport, Manchester Arena or Dunblane for you to open your eyes? Your ignorance is no longer a safe option. It's no longer acceptable. To the people who say and don't quite understand the severity of what we're facing, young fighting fit men do not flee war, they head to war. And if they are fleeing war, where's the women, the children and the elderly? What kind of man leaves his family behind? To the people who deny there's an issue, I put this to you. If I give you a bag of sweets and told you there was 2 poisonous ones in there, would you put your hand in, grab one and eat it? Would you even take the risk? We often hear the left shout and scream, refugees are welcome here. And yet when you challenge them and say, will you take one into your home? It's always a resounding no. This fakeness is constant, this fakeness is embarrassing, and this ignorance is dangerous. From the never-ending taxes, never-ending attack on free speech, and the never-ending gaslighting and fear from the mainstream media, it's no wonder us Brits are on the brink. You may not want to believe this, but every aspect of this is planned. Problem, reaction, solution. The government create the problem, they wait for our reaction, and then the people beg for the solution, their solution. And what is their solution, you may ask? Digital ID. Folks, it's coming, and it's coming fast. These parasites in charge want every aspect of our lives monitored, controlled, all of us living in a dystopian nightmare. Our freedom's gone. We must say no to this. We must resist at all costs. It's no longer a conspiracy. Do you know the difference between a conspiracy and the truth? About 6 months. Do not entertain the slurs from the left. No longer were the slurs racist, fascist, Nazis, or even being called far right. They have no meaning anymore. Ladies and gents, today we will not be afraid to raise our voices. We will not be afraid to raise our nation's flag. Can you all face the place which we are? I want you to raise your flags if you've got them. Raise them. To our police, this flag represents the nation you serve. The people who stand under this flag are the ones that you're sworn to protect. It's now time you remember your duty. Thank you all for listening. And can I just say, ladies and gents, like I say, it's quality over quantity, okay? This next song goes out to our beloved leader, and it says everything. Everything
About coming here and speaking, because I'm not that fully invested, not as much as Ronnie is, but I like to state facts. I want the truth. I want everyone to know the truth, and that's all I'm about, stating facts and telling the truth. So a little speech I've wrote here, and it starts with, of course, hello everyone. I've been given this opportunity today to come down here and speak, not just on behalf of me, but on behalf of all you, every English patriot. I have 2 things that I stand for. The main one is the truth. That's all I want, the truth. The second one is our country, because this is where I live and this is where you all live. So we should pick this country over any other. Okay. I want to first start by letting you know a list of names you should all listen to get the real truth about what's going on. Because you can't trust the mainstream media, because they're just full of lies. Everything, I think, I'm hearing the truth and then I'm hearing what they're saying. It's just bullshit. About the amount of people that were in London, 110,000. No, there wasn't. It was like 2 million on September 13th. Just lies. Fucking lies. Right, so I am about the truth. And that's all I'm stating, what I'm saying. The truth. Right, so the list of people you should listen to for the truth. GB News Originals. Ant Middleton. He really speaks sense. Neil Oliver. Ben Habib. Rupert Lowe. Now this is just to name a few. The only newspaper you can really trust is a light newspaper, because all the others are owned by the same corporation and they just get told what to say, and it's fucking lies. Right, Nigel Farage, he's even speaking some sense, because what he says, some of these migrants, some of them, don't forget, obviously you have got real migrants, real people escaping from poverty or war, but some of these migrants, they come here for a better life. Yeah, a better life back home, because they claim our government send money back home to buy a new house over there, and that's true, a fact. Sending English benefits through Western Union to pay for a house thousands of miles away, paid by British taxpayers' money for their lives back home, and then they go home in a few years and they've got a new house because we paid for it. Unreal. Right. Some of them are actually from rich families. This is fucking unbelievable. They're from rich families and they just want to travel Europe. So they come here at the expense of the British taxpayers' money, and when they get bored, they just go home. And that is fucking true. Sorry for swearing so much, but getting a little bit into it now. It's just something, that you can all have a look at yourself, but I'm touching on the statistics on rape in Poland, where there's been no immigration compared to places like here, France, and almost every other European country. So in 2022, the only reason I'm going back to 2022 because I've seen it in multiple places, I know it's a fact. So there's 1.48, that's 1.5 people per 100,000 people were raped in Poland. Now, I'm only stating facts. I don't want to get my figures wrong, so I'd like to invite you all to Google the overwhelming difference in the countries that have been opening the doors to undocumented migrants on the new rape statistics since they've come in. So have a look yourself, because I'm not telling you the facts and them being wrong. We all know that, don't we? Yeah, well, I'm about the truth, so look for yourself. I've been researching bullet points and facts for this speech, because I'm not far right, I just want to make sure I am right in everything I'm saying. And after looking through hundreds of speeches, listening to some amazing people, I figured I couldn't possibly get my point across as well as these guys. So just have a little listen to this speech from Ant Middleton.
For those who don't know me, my name is Ant Middleton, your future Mayor of London. Now, I walk through London on multiple occasions, and what I see in London, I see British culture, but I don't feel it. I haven't felt it for years. However, today, walking past Big Ben, looking at the flags, looking at you lot, I felt that British pride, British culture at the very forefront because of you lot. It's because of us British patriots that I felt British culture come alive today in London than I've felt in a very, very long time. Something we must not let the establishment eradicate. Our British culture, we should be proud of it, and it is right in front of me. It's us, it's you. Now, a lot of people ask what British culture is. British culture is British history. It's our rich history. It's our heritage. We should be extremely proud of that. Do not let anyone take that away from you. With every culture, or more or less every culture, a religion is attached to it. With our British culture, it's Christianity. We are a Christian country. We adhere to Christian values, principles and morals. And you don't have to be religious to know that they're just, they're right, they're fair. And we must not let that be taken over by another ideology or another religion. We are not, and I will say this again, we are not a multicultural country. We are a British cultured country.
I couldn't have said this better. You understand why I put him on.
With a multicultural society. Very important that you realise that. The umbrella culture is British culture. If you want to come in, if you want to integrate, if you want to fit in, then accept our British cultured umbrella, which is based on Christian values, principles and morals.
And those people are welcome.
For too long, it's been taken away from us. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. Who remembers back at school when you sat down in assembly and you got your hymn book out and you started singing off the hymn book? When a night won his spurs, keep oil in my lamp. I didn't know what I was singing about, but I knew it brought us together. I knew it was establishing that British identity in us. And that's very important. That's been taken out of our schools. Christmas. We can't even fucking celebrate Christmas nowadays without offending someone. Christmas is our Christian values, morals and identity. Celebrate it with pride. That's super important, and I can announce and I will announce that I will be running for Mayor of London in May 2028.
Oh yeah.
Hey, legends. If you're not already subscribed to our channel,
Right, that's not power balance. I thought it was Daz then.
Oh dear.
breakdowns of law
Go on, Daz, take it away.
that shake the world.
There's only the last little thing I want to say. So I've known Ronnie for a bit, so obviously through karaoke, I love a good sing song. Now this song that I've heard recently, it's pretty catchy. I'm sure you all know it. If you could all help me sing along to it, that'd be amazing. So if you'd like to join me, Kiss
Dharma's a wanker. Kiss Dharma's a wanker. Kiss Dharma's a wanker. Kiss Dharma's a wanker. Kiss.
Ladies and gents, over to our Daz. What a star. Ben Sterling. Ladies and gents, we're going to play a bit more music, try and get the energy going. We've got a great person speaking for us over there, lady called Kate. Let me tell you now what she's got to say. You need to hear, you need to embrace what she's saying, because I tell you what, it's a dangerous road out there for our kids. So she represents every kid that's in danger. Stick around, don't go anywhere.
We need the support everywhere we can get it. So a little bit about me. I've been doing childrenmatter.news for the last 8 years or so. My cause is based on the corruption within the family courts, within the family system, breaking down the family system. Everything that's going on now is stuff that we've been fighting to prevent for the last 8 years. Some of us even longer than that. I know there's a few OGs in the crowd as well. What matters to us and what we need to stand up for is the children. Oh look, it's coming back late. So I get asked a lot, and what I'm hearing a lot at the minute is the system won't allow this to happen. The system will come in, the system will stop it. It's never going to be as bad as what we're all saying it's going to be. However, the fact of the matter is, since 1941, the courts, the justice system, the government, they've been attacking lower class, working class families for years, for decades, taking families away from loving, looked after, well cared for families, all to put them back into the system. Those kids into the system then get recycled over and over again. Some of them do end up in nice homes. Majority of the time, they end up being passed around from pillar to post, home to home, or in a child home for the rest of their life, or at least until adulthood, where then they're being dropped by the system. Keir Starmer's not long been questioned about the kids in the system, and how as soon as they turn 18, they're just being released and dropped straight into poverty, where they're having to drop out of education, force themselves into multiple jobs just to be able to keep a roof over their head because the justice system has failed them. We're in the 21st century. There is not that many abusive people out there that aren't going to be called out on their abuse. I know for a fact if anyone here saw a child being abused, you wouldn't hesitate to step in there and to stand up for that child and protect that child. However, our system does not do that. They will leave the abused and the neglected kids. They will leave the groomed kids because there's no profit in them. They need too much attention. They need too much love. They need too much caring for the system to actually make a profit out of it. Everything that's going on now, we're having families, single household families being moved out of homes for the homes to be turned into HMOs. Those families, what's being hidden from the media, are being put into Airbnbs and being put into hostels where social services will then come, swoop in, steal those children on the basis of this isn't a fit living environment. They just had a home. They had their home, their children had their beds. It was the government that came in, took them out of their homes to turn it into a HMO for multiple occupancy of undocumented people with unknown criminal behaviour, unknown criminal past, and yet the police, there is no justice. They will not hold criminals to account anymore. They will assist social services, they will assist the criminal justice system, and they will assist the government in silencing every single one of us and making this country unrecognisable to our future generations. If we don't stand up for the children now, then what do we stand up for? As British citizens, we are known for standing up for the children and the vulnerable in our society. So let's show our government exactly that we do that, and that our kids come first. We will protect our children, and we have had enough. We will not tolerate any more of this injustice. Thank you, everyone.
Well said, Kate. She said it for hours, enough is enough. Well done, Kate.
Hello? I've been caught a bit off guard. I forgot I was even supposed to be talking, to be honest with you. So what I'm going to do is, I had a speech that I did at Britannia Hotel in Stockport, and I think I might have it on my notes. It's a new phone, so I don't actually know if it's on there.
It's on me, not Ben.
If not, I'm going to have to
No, it's not Ben. I'll do it.
improvise, overcome and adapt.
Just can't turn the camera around.
I think it's on me.
No, turn it around, turn it around. Yeah, there you go, there you go.
You've just had a minute of me, Ben.
So we're all here for genuinely the same reasons today, you know what I mean? We're here because we're family people, we're British people, and what you see a lot in these hotels are people that don't want to integrate into communities. They're also people who don't have our best interests at heart. And the thing I find is, I've been to a lot of these hotels and there is not nice people in there. We've seen at Fallowfield, if anyone's seen any videos on that, there was actually a man, how can I say it, enjoying himself a little too much at a window, and unfortunately I did see his wee willy winky. But yeah, so there's a massive cultural barrier with what's acceptable with them. Do you know what I mean? They're not afraid to come out and, you know, torture our children and put our children through some of the worst situations they could possibly go through in their life. And we should not be accepting that. Do you know what I mean? We need... Oh. We need to stand together as, you know, communities and stop that. And there's so many people that haven't woke up to what's really going on in these places, in these hotels and everything. So I've been caught off guard speaking, so if I'm muddling my words up, that's fine.
It's from the heart, Ben. It's from the fucking heart.
But yeah, I'm just going to say, I'm going to start a chant. Save our kids. 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 Thank you.
Well done, Ben. Thank you, darling.
And it's totally
Caught me off guard then.
freedom. If you want to keep your British values and your culture, you've got to say no to it. And it's going to be hard, but you're going to have to prepare yourself, get mentally psyched up for it, because you will not experience any freedoms at all. And I don't want to say to you all in 6 months' time, a year's time, I told you so. Please listen, spread that word. One person talking to one person can lead to 10 people to 100 people. Might not be a lot here again, I keep saying it, but please keep speaking how you feel. Do not let them silence you. These men, I'll call them men because I don't think they're really policemen anymore, okay? Honestly, but I wish they would wake up and represent us. Maybe we wouldn't be here now if we actually had a police service that was representing us and doing right by its people. Because we are last. We're at the bottom of the list for absolutely everything. Hard to believe when we're in our own country. So please, please, keep voicing your words, keep being powerful, and like I say, if we have to brainwash the brainwash, maybe that's what we need to do. Our final speaker, Emma.
Thank you. I'm not a public speaker, but I have got a big gob, so. Right. I stand here today as a woman, a mother, and most importantly, as a patriot. This field we're stood on, I've stood on so many times growing up. I've gone to school over the road at Arden Primary School. The fields and woods around here, me and my friends used to play as children, and we would go down to the farm for hours. It makes me sad that kids nowadays, they can't have that same childhood. Parents can't let their kids out their sights. And why? Why is this? It's because our towns and cities have become dumping grounds for some of the worst people of society. People who in the country of their origin think it's okay to go around touching and sexually assaulting young girls and women. Lawless societies where child marriage and family marriage is perfectly acceptable. This country was built on Christian values, and now them same values are mocked and a different religion is slowly taking over. Mosques replacing churches, Christian celebrations, Easter, Christmas, St George's Day, slowly filtering out. It is up to us now. The police, they're not on our side anymore. They've chose who to protect, and it's not us. Arrests made for flying our own flag in our own country. Arrests over social media posts. This isn't Great Britain anymore. There's nothing great about it. However, I do believe we can be great once again. We normal, everyday people, we need to show up. We need to keep making a noise. We need to keep raising the colours. We show them, the police, the politicians, the government, we will never shut up. We will never surrender. For our children, grandchildren and their children, we will walk through the fire and we will carry the battle scars so that they will never have to.
No surrender.
Surrender.
No surrender.
No surrender.
Never surrender.